guys, welcome to the Savvy Man Show. Me, your host Sean. Today I want to show you what a Workhorse spare responds to the day's rise.
The transition with the incoming binding, or not handling it, we should say, to a certain extent. This time it involves our intelligence community. King, what have you learned, sir? Oh shit. Fuck.
Just thought that was hilarious. Anyway, we moving on to talking about how we can use stocks being shorted to make our next move, and if we get time we'll go on to a few other things. Now, we don't just go into any stocks being shorted, and there's the Workhorse. We of course have to look into it and the reason why it's being shorted, because it could be shorted for a genuine reason. First one is Wkhs. I did a video on it before, how it's merging with Duya. It had a great earnings report, and it's been dipping because there's been so many shorts. Most of these companies are going to be between 40 and 60% shorts in them. So, you know what to expect. Once they start running, they will really break out. I'm talking about breakout stocks. My breakout stock for today is going to be AMD. I think it will break out, and I think by the end of the year, before the end of the year, it will hit over $100. Now, Wkhs is a streaming and gaming stock, and it's merging with a company that does the same, and it will be streamlined in that fashion. Next one, Hylian. Now, I've made a massive amount of money on this, and each time it's gone up, I've bought, and then it's gone down, I've bought again, and then it's gone up again. And I bought again as it lows. Now, I haven't hit all the highs. I hit $50 when I sold, but I've been like $1 or $2 off, and didn't get the bottom because it's impossible to time it. But I'm happy to be in it. There's a lot of shorts, and I think this has a massive future. If this did what Arrival does, I don't mean as a company, I mean PR wise. Arrival set up their own YouTube channel. They give out hourly, weekly updates. They ask people to give them questions, and they answer them. That's why Arrival has just shot up, carried on going. Now, if they had media PR department which did that, this would be over $100 by now. Because, as I said with my first Hylian report, trucking companies aren't going to pay for a Tesla semi if they can afford to have it converted like, but they want to comply with the green credits. Now, just for your information, the only one I've made money out of all of these is Wkhs, because I got into it too late. I know people who have made money, but that's because I think the big move hasn't been made yet. Big C, I got into it at 60 and it went all the way up to 136. I sold out before 136, I sold out at 120, and now it's back down to 68. It's down at its support level. It's signed agreements, massive agreements, so far along now. There's so many shorts in there. Yeah, I think this is going to be a company in a year's time. People are going to think, why didn't I get in this? At the moment, I'm not in it, but I'm looking at getting it. I'm waiting for my funds to clear and then getting it. I was in it and I've made a lot of money. Now, next one. Workhorse, baby. We all know it's heavily shorted. We all know what it's been doing, because I speak about it quite a bit on here, and we all know where it's going. And speaking of Workhorse, sorry I've mashed this together a bit. You know, you have Dave Davis talking about excited to be part of the next generation of postal trucks, all 180,000 of them. And then someone's asked him, so exciting, can't wait to see the NGDVs on the street. By chance, are you and your company in association with Workhorse? And he's replied, we work with many companies that provide components and assemblies that go in the production of NGDV. I have non-disclosures in place. Now, the thing is, he's trying to say I cannot answer because I have non-disclosures in place. It says to me, yes. But what do I know? I'm just an idiot on the internet. And just so you know, I have CIIC or CIIG Merger Corporation. As you know, I bought the units at $10. I sold them when the common stock came up. I sold the units at about $12–13. Bought the common stock at $10. It went up to $27. It's now come down to $16.88. I'm a massive bull on arrival, but what I did was, instead of just taking the profit, I took, with any stock I'm a massive bull in, I don't just sell out completely. I take half the profit and then I take half the profit in stock. I leave it there, and I consider that free shares that I will not touch no matter what, because that's 3 shares paid for. So I have 14 shares paid for and a bit of profit, and now it's come down. I'll consider going back in. So if it comes down another couple of dollars, I will go in, because I think this has a great long-term future. My apart from Workhorse, this Momentous and Workhorse, my huge spec place. While everyone was going over space, you got to get into space. Looking now, I was going into Euro commercial properties, which went up 50%. Sold out my initial investment, and now I have 200 shares of a REIT free, and same thing with this, an SRAC, and I have 100 shares of SRAC. So please comment in the box below, hit the like button if you haven't, helps with the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe if you haven't. I know 60% of you haven't. Become part of the 7 Money Show family, and don't forget to share with anyone you think might be interested, and check out links in the description below. There might be videos you may have missed, or you may want to sign up for a free trading platform. You get a free share for signing up and depositing a small amount. I'll see you in the next video.